everybody. This is Nicole with Live with eCom Sellers, and this is week 3 of the 90-day listing challenge. Week 1 was laying the foundation. Week 2 was establishing what our goals were and targets. And now we are on week 3. It says your screen share is loading. I don't know if it's working or not, but in any case, if it's not, I'll come back and re-record this. But at the beginning of each session, what I want to do is just find out how the week went for everyone. We established our goals last week. And, you know, did you meet your first initial targets? Did you get close? Did you not even get close? Or did you experience some setbacks? So I'll let you start, or I can tell my side. Either one of you can decide if you want to share. If you don't want to share, I understand.
Well, there's some adjustments that need to be made. My optimistic goal was 30. Really more like it 25 is better. I hit 20.
Okay.
What I have to work out is I just need to, the things that need testing, measuring, etc. I really need to do that on the weekend. But I was also listing and cleaning and all that. So I've got some simpler things that I have prepared for this week now. I'm working on this plan.
Okay. Well, don't feel bad. I didn't meet my target, but I'm not adjusting it because I know I can hit it. It's just last week was a weird week for me. I had a bunch of things that were back to back, 3 days of just stuff. So I didn't hit my target, but I anticipate that this week I will make up the difference and I will hit my targets this week. So that's my goal. That's my aggressive goal. At 42 with 6 a day, 6 times 7 days is 42. So I should be able to hit 6 listings a day, or if I'm just going to list for 6 days and 7 listings. So I'm going to continue to pursue that. But I've got to double up because last week I didn't hit all my targets. So I'm optimistic. But congratulations on what you did get done. We will celebrate that. Absolutely. So congrats on that. Does anybody else want to share? I don't know who else is here. And so next week, I'm actually going to take a screenshot of my listings at the beginning of the week, and then my list counts at the end of the week for the platforms that I'm working on. So I do have to say, we did create an amazing listing. I have to share it. Hold on. Let me see if I can find it real quick. Let me get out of this little floating thing. Hopefully my computer will not freeze up. So we'll just hope that it doesn't freeze up. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm doing right now. So let me, okay. So let me go here just for a second. 2 of the listings. And I don't know what's going to show up. So this was one of the new listings. We're working on changing our design of our listing. And so I am very happy with this one. I like the cover. So I did get a listing up that I actually was very, very proud of, that I thought was really well designed, because, you know, on Etsy, you got a lot of different things. So I like this one. I like the first picture. The rest of the pictures are fine too, but I really do like that first picture. I think the first picture is good. So we're going for rebranding eCom Sellers on Etsy, and hopefully all of our listings should have a similar look and feel. So hopefully we will keep this, this look and feel. So I thought I'd share that. I was excited about that.
That's awesome.
Yeah. So this week, let's talk about some listing basics, since we are covering one new listing thing each week. So I guess I'm literally covering about 6 listing things in this one session, and we'll re-hit these next week anyway. But one of the things that will potentially help you, regardless of what platform that you're selling on, is making sure that you do what you can to optimize your listing. One of my little cheat methods is whatever platform I'm about to go list on, whether it be eBay or Amazon or Walmart or whatever, I go and search for other people's listings. And I search for their listings for the same product or for a related product or a similar product. The reason I do that is because I want to get a look and feel for the first listings that actually pop up first in the search for that item. So if I was going after planners, I'm going to look at the first 5 planner listings on Amazon. And then I would go over to eBay and look at the first 5, planner listings on eBay. Then I would go look at the first 5 planner listings on Etsy, because in several cases, the way the listing is written on Etsy is going to be different than the way the listing is written on Amazon. And the way the listing looks on Etsy is going to be different than the way the listing looks on Amazon. So I want to get an idea of the look and feel for the listing on the different platforms so I can make the adjustments to accommodate that platform and give the platform what it wants or what it needs to help index my listing and to help rank my listing. So I go and look at the first 5 listings for whatever I chose. If I'm choosing the word planner, then I choose that. If I'm choosing 2023 planner, then I'll look at those that say 2023 planner, whatever. I hit enter and it pops up in the search. If I'm going to say monthly planner, then I'm going to go look for listings that are for monthly planners. So I'm literally going after, again, the specific words for whatever it is that either I want to rank for, I want to come up for, or that I want people to find my listings for. And in doing that, when I evaluate it, I look at how the title is written, and I look at the description, the body of the description. I look at least the first couple of either paragraph or first couple of bullets to see what the first, at least anywhere from 5 to 7 or 10 words are, if it is bulleted, and the first few words, first sentence or 2, if it's a paragraph. So again, I'm trying to give it what it needs. Sometimes the listings that come up, it is because a person has done sponsored ads and paid ads, so that way their listing can come up first in the search, or over time that listing can come up first in the search because it comes up automatically because of the fact that they paid for paid space. But if I want mine to come up organically, I'm going to evaluate those first 5 listings. And maybe the first 5 were all were previously sponsored, or maybe the first 5, one of them was sponsored. I'm going to make some quick notes, maybe spend about 2 or 3 minutes just kind of analyzing the results, and then I'm going to come up with my own listing. And of course, I have my own images and everything like that. So that is one of the strategies that I use, is to go and look at the first 5 listings on whatever platforms, because again, the way a listing looks on eBay does not look the same way on Etsy, and as far as the title and the description, and even sometimes the first image, and the same thing on Amazon, they do not look the same. So I go after what that listing looks like on that platform, or others listings are related to it or similar product, and I use that as my basis to craft my own listing, my title and my description, so that I have a better chance of my listing coming up organically in the search. So I encourage you to try that technique, try that strategy yourself. Ooh, if I could just get this little floaty thing to move. Cooperation is key. So, and again, if I use the search monthly planner versus planner 2023, let me see what I mean. So if I type in planner 2023, and then if I type in, so I'll do like a couple of different variations. I did monthly planner 2023, and annual planner. I know my computer might be stopping. Okay. And so the results are going to be different, what shows up first based off of what I typed. I can also see the search results. and use that again. So I have more competition if I put Planner 2023, because I can see that I have 22,000 search results. So 22,000 versus 14,000, I potentially have a better chance of people finding it. And then annual planner, there's not a lot of people that have used the word annual planner. That could be a good thing or a bad thing. Most of the time when I think of the annual planner, I think of the big one, which is what we see here. And so that's probably the reason why. That also potentially gives me some ideas for digital products or physical products in the future, because there's low competition on this platform for this particular one. So 69, really low, really, really, really low. And if I just type in planner, 48,000. So my best bet is to choose monthly planner because I have the lower competition. You do the same thing on Etsy, and then I'm going to go look at the listings. So if I go to Etsy and I just type in planner, a bunch of digital planners are going to come up on Etsy. I already know that. Let's see. Then I type in 2023 planner. Mine will probably come up only because I've pulled it up a couple of times. And then monthly planner. Might help if you spell things right. So again, what comes up first, based off of the search that I chose, monthly planner. Oh, 2023 planner, this guy is sticking. So he's sticking. And let's see, planner, 2023 planner, monthly planner. So this is an undated digital planner. They did a good job because he's not changing in the rotation. He's coming up in the first half of the search. So it says most loved. Then if I get below that, this is the first one that comes up under the search of monthly planner. So this one comes up first. Then let me scroll down under the words 2023 planner. This one comes up first. So this one is right behind it. And then next, planner, just the word planner. This one is also coming up. And he's third. So I'm definitely going to read the words and look at the words for these 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5. This one down here. But that's the same one, it looks like. It is, I think. Same supplier, same seller. Yeah, it's the same listing. So then I'll look at this one. But I'll look at the first 5, look at the titles, look at the descriptions, look at the images, just so I get a feel for what people are looking for, how it is written, what the description looks like. These guys clearly, they come up because they have a lot of ratings as well. But these two definitely are two that I will evaluate and then do my best to create something that looks and feels maybe similar. These are all digital planners. And so if I'm not doing a digital, let's just type in the word physical, see what comes up. I'll use this one. So does what I was saying make sense? Do you understand what I'm pointing out and what I'm trying to show you?
Yes. Yes.
And so if you just take, like I said, anywhere from 2 to 3 minutes to go to the platforms in which you plan on listing and just, type in variations of what it is that you're about to sell. So you can see what the titles look like, what the descriptions look like, what is the first image that's showing up. So then you can make a decision on what you want your title to be, what the first couple of words are going to be that you're going to use. This is a minimalist hourly planner, which I think is very interesting. And I typed in physical planner. Yeah, I typed in physical planner. And this one came up. This looks like this is a download. So somebody put in their search term somewhere, physical is in there. I don't know why, because it looks like it's digital. But in any case, you get an idea of how you need to create that listing and what it needs to look like on each one of the platforms. You can do the same thing for Amazon. You can also do it for the other mobile apps as well. You can search Poshmark and Mercari and Facebook Marketplace from from your computer, and just get a feel for what is coming up first in the search. Because whatever's coming up first in the search, at least the first 5, sometimes I'll do 10, but no, that is exactly what I am on a call. What, Nicholas? What you to say? I'm on a call. All right, sorry. So when you go to Mercari and Poshmark, and also Facebook Marketplace and any of the others, you can search from your computer what's going to come up. And some of those platforms, like if you're doing digital products there, you're not going to find those, but I'm assuming most of us are selling some form of physical product, and you do need to know what you can and cannot sell on some of those platforms. So like for Mercari, if I'm selling, not Mercari, Poshmark, if I'm selling kids toys, there's a high probability I might sell the kids toys on Facebook Marketplace and Mercari and not on Poshmark. So you need to know what are the common products that are sold on those platforms. Like if I'm selling kids toys, I'm not going to put the listing on Etsy. I'm going to put the listing on Amazon and Walmart. So be mindful of that as well. So what questions can I answer for you today, if any?
None for me, just process development. I find myself, I was going down in some deep weeds doing that on some reworked listings. So I'm limiting my rework listings and making sure I do my new listings first.
Yes. And sometimes you can get lost in the shuffle. So, just set a timer. I always have a kitchen timer somewhere near me. I probably have 6 in this room right now. And I just normally have a kitchen timer next to me. I will clip it to my lamp so that way I can just hit start. And then I won't spend more than 3 minutes. I will just make a decision. And then this is the title, this is the description, this is the whatever. And I start creating the listing and go from there. And then the next time I need to search for the next product, if I happen to be doing multiples, I will tell you this, Kathy, I will try to list related or similar stuff, because that makes the keyword research so much easier and so much faster for the titles. Okay. And so I'm not going from dog toys to, wall painting. Like I'm in the same realm. So if I say I'm going to list dog toys, and I'm going to try and find where are my other dog related stuff, dog bed, dog leash, dog costume, dog whatever, dog grooming. I'm going to try and get all of those and work on those listings so that I get those all up at the same time. It also saves me time, especially since we're getting closer. Well, we're not close to Easter, but we are closer to Easter. Saves you time, because then if you're working on Easter listings, you're going to go and do a bunch of Easter listings. You're not going to swap between gardening tools and Easter listings. You're going to try and knock them all out at the same time. And so then you can hit all related stuff. So that may help you as you're going through and working on listings. Try to do related stuff. If you're doing all women's clothes, define all your women's clothes and do that, as many of those, whatever your count is for the day. If your count for the day is 5, then find those 5. And one last tip, sorry. I normally do my planning for my week on Sunday. So Sunday, we will take the pictures. Sunday, we will pull the items out of the tubs so that I know what I'm listing for the rest of the week. So I know on Monday, I'm listing all women's clothes. On Tuesday, I'm listing all men's clothes. On Wednesday, I'm listing kids' clothes. On Thursday, I'm listing pet supplies. On Friday, I'm listing. So I know what I'm doing each day. And then that reduces the amount of keyword research that you have to do. It kind of streamlines the process.
Oh, that was a major tip. Oh my goodness, because I did clothes and then I did so and so. So I'll do clothes on all together one day, but I'll measure them on the weekend.
Yeah. So just makes life a whole lot easier. So if you're doing food listings, like with food listings, you got to know the expiration dates for stuff. So okay, I'll do all my food listings on Monday, or I'll do them all on Sunday, so that way it makes it easy. But you got to know what your counts are, what you're shooting for. So for me, it's either 6 a day or 7 a day. If I'm going to list 6 days that week, I'm going to have to do 7 a day. So I'll have my son go find, 7 Easter things. If we're listing Easter this week, like, okay, go find me 7 Easter things. And then he'll break stuff out. I'll be like, we're putting that in a bundle. He'd be like, okay, so what does that mean? I'm like, well, go find, looking for this, 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 and this. And so then he'll start putting that stuff, pulling that stuff out. And then I start comprising a bundle, and then he starts taking the pictures for me. So put your related stuff into your keyword research, minimize the amount of keyword research you have to do.
Okay, got it.
It'll save you time.
Oh, yes, thank you. Oh, yes.
All right. Well, ladies, I know this is just short and to the point. That is the intent. I hope this was helpful. I hope it was a blessing to you. We will continue on the journey of little tips every single week. I hope that you have an amazing Valentine's Day. And with that, unless you have a question, you can type it in the chat if you got a question. Otherwise, I will talk with you all next week.
Thank you so much. This has been wonderful.
Oh, you're welcome. Good luck. We got this.
We do. Yes, we do.
All right. Talk with you later.
Okay, bye now.
Bye-bye.